What's up guys, I'm here in the jungle in the middle of Bali. I don't actually know where I am because I took a road up off the main road and have followed up the mountain. This is a video about how to feel fulfilled. Now, for a long time I was an actor and I got fed up of waiting for casting directors, agents, directors to say yes to let me have a job. There was no autonomy in anything that I was doing. It was all based on what someone else thought of me or wanted me in. So I got a bit fed up of that. So what did I do? I bought a camera, and that made me have more autonomy. I felt like opportunity had completely opened up for me, and I was thinking, oh wow, there's endless possibilities of what I can do with this. I can go and shoot this, I can meet this person. So I started to feel more fulfilled because I got to continue to do the thing that I loved to do, because I hadn't been able to continue to do the thing I loved to do as an actor. There was only so much stuff you can do to do acting that doesn't involve the acting itself. Like, you can't be on stage in the middle of a cafe. I mean, you can, but someone's going to think you're an absolute bloody weirdo. Again, that's fine. You could be a bard, you could just get up and start reciting Shakespeare. That's great, but it's not an RSC performance in front of thousands of people, is it? It's not at the Globe. Or you can do a movie, like there's movies you can do as well. Anyway, I digress. Maybe I've made too many excuses in my time and this is just a load of bullshit and I should have just stayed doing and acting and I made limiting beliefs get in the way. Maybe that's the truth. Who knows? All I know is that buying a camera was one of the best things I ever did. It made me feel super fulfilled because I was able to go out and create every day. I'd just go out, you just pick up the camera, go out the front door, and boom, there you are. Take a photo. It opened up so many doors for me. Like, it opened up like relationships with new friends. It opened up actual doors that I could get through that got me into venues and different events because they thought I was the photographer. They were like, I walked into the back of a horse racing show in my hometown, and on the door the security guy goes, "Oh, you must be the photographer." And I was like, "Yes, that's me." I walked straight in and I started to go and photograph people, and then because I had Wi-Fi in the camera, I sent photos from my camera to my phone, and I sold those at £5 for one photo or £10 for three. And that was a great little earner for me. I took initiative, the camera got me in. It's the best social engineering tool I've ever used. You can go up and say, "Oh, hey, you look really cool. Can I get your portrait?" "Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, here you go. Sweet. There we go. Boom." And then you get in contact with this person. You start talking to them. Hey, you've just made a friend, or you've just made a future person that might want to book you for a photo shoot. For example, I used to do this in the street, used to shoot people, do street portraits. All of a sudden, later down the line, I'm getting messaged, "Oh, do you shoot this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And I'll go shoot an event for them, or I'll go do a wedding, or I'll go do like a, business photos for this person, portraits, so that they can have them on their business card or their website, whatever it was. So I started to feel fulfilled. And why? Because one was taking photos, I was creating, I was able to be on the go with this, walking around, meeting new people, which again, social confidence was like building. That made me more, happier that I was having better interactions and communication with people. I had a business that was making money from this as well. And there was fulfillment. And then I was like, I had goals. I wanted to shoot this, and I did, and I wanted to shoot that, and I did, and I wanted to shoot that, and I did, and it made things so much more. It's like, yes, this is it. This is momentum. The momentum built, and I feel like whatever it is that you want to do, I mean, it doesn't have to be photography. That's just one thing that worked for me. I got more fulfillment out of this than I did being an actor. And that says a lot. I got to do some great things as an actor. I had some good auditions. I got to be on stage. I performed in front of thousands of people, and that didn't leave me fulfilled. And I don't know why. Some people get really fulfilled from doing that, but for me, it just didn't fulfill me. And Finding fulfillment is, for me, being able to consistently do something where I create, where I connect, where I get to have full autonomy. I get to move around. Physical movement is really good, and have fun. That's just the 4 or 5 things that you need is to feel fulfillment as myself. So maybe you could find things that you love to do that give you all of those things that you can go out and do. Could be dancing, could be, this doesn't have to be your job either. It doesn't have to be a work thing. It could be anything that you want. So find fulfillment in something. And if the thing you're currently doing isn't working, you might have a job, you might be in a good position with finances, you might be in a good position with what you're doing, but outside of that, if there's something that's missing, then it's up to you to go and try more things, fail if you don't like it, that's not the thing. Keep trying new things until you find something that sticks. And if there is something that you do like and you don't do it enough, continue to do that, because that will end up giving you fulfillment. One example for me is surfing. I started that 2 years ago properly. At first it was hard, I couldn't do it, I couldn't pop up, I was finding it really difficult, I was scared of the waves, I had 2 leashes break on me, and I was like, fuck this, I do not want to do this because this is just too hard. This is going to drown me, I'm going to die. Fast forward 2 years, I've just been for a surf this morning before I came and made this video, and I feel fulfilled from it now. I'm like, I had the goal, become a competent surfer, check, fulfilled that goal. Again, it's about fulfilling a need, or fulfilling your purpose, fulfilling the goal, completing something, all of those kind of things. You've got to have a clear start and finish. So I'm here, I want to make this is the end. Do that, do the process, finish. By the time you finished it, you're going to feel fulfilled, aren't you? Or if you don't, you go, well, what else does this need? And then what? A lot of people make a lot of money. They buy the fancy cars, they buy the nice house, and then at the end of it, they're like, that was not what I needed. That was not the fulfilling thing that I wanted. Now, I've never chased anything like that. It's not something that I want. But it would be nice to have a house, it'd be nice to have something like that, Would it be fulfilling? No. But what I could bring into that house would be fulfilling. If I had a house, family, nest, dinners, people come over. That's the fulfilling thing. The object itself is not the fulfilling thing. People buy the watch and they're like, I'll be fulfilled when I get the Rolex. Still got to go to work. Still got to find something to be creative with. Still got to go and have good conversation with people that you don't know. So, fulfillment is about doing and completing and finding fulfillment in the process of doing said thing. Okay, that video went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, and I was going to do it by the ocean, but I've done it in the jungle, and hopefully that is helpful for you to find something that you feel fulfilled in. Keep practicing something that you really love, starting something new if you haven't tried it before, completing it, connecting with it, having fun with it. Great. If you like that, don't forget to follow, subscribe, do the thing, follow me on all the other socials, and keep in tune for other videos that I'll be releasing from Bali whilst traveling, because I ain't leaving this island. Yet.